Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. This is part 3. So in this episode we will continue and we'll head back to Hogwarts. Let's talk to Natty. Hello, you want to talk to me?
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
You must return to your common room for the night. Access the map. Check quests real quick. Regroup with Professor Fig. I don't see the marker on the map. So, mail. Our post will be sent when the characters you have met have requests or updates for you. Select Professor Fig. Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we have found in Gringotts. Alright then, let's go find him. How exciting. How exciting that there's nothing happening.
Something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Yeah, I just read out whatever your message was. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the Ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. A 5th year, if you can believe. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before the term begins. I've assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigelus Black, Headmaster. Cool. Let's talk to him then. Oh, we wait for him. Right then. We just sleep here? Hello. What is it you want to talk to me about?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Well, what they want, which is in the vault, right, is in my head. So, I don't even know what the key is, so I don't think I can get the information out of my head, unless there's some kind of magic that I do not know of. Right, let's ask about the goblins then.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Right, so they want the locket.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
I guess I'll just have to take a look.
It's the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Hello, Professor Hackett.
I believe.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
You spell?
Good. Professor
I like
Frigg
the sound of
indicated a
that.
certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting
Interesting.
torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary,
Burning people's
defending
lives
against those
away.
who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Why?
You may be surprised
Just teach it to
by
me.
some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of cross
Seems crossed
wands.
wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Of course.
Might some kind soul help me?
No.
I
Boss.
think so. We shall see
What's up?
who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Next round of cross wands.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Of course, man. I'm always ready for battle.
I'm ready.
Let's
do
fight.
it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
No.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
1v2, 1v4, 1v5, I don't care.
Ready to get thrashed?
Of course. It's
Apologies in
you.
advance.
Wait, 1v3? Actually 1v3? Breakthrough Violet Shield with 4 spells like Summoning Charm, Archeo. Target lock. Okay.
Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Find the one!
Stupefy! There goes one. Protego! Stupefy!
Don't shy away now.
Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Levioso!
Levioso!
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
More down.
Stupefy! Accio! Levioso!
Who's easy, man? Should've just given me 1v5.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next
Oh.
round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
All the gobstones.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Yep, of course.
would be
Always ready.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Plus Archeo, followed by 4 consecutive basic attacks.
Accio!
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good one!
Levioso!
Excellent fall!
Okay.
Levioso!
Oops.
Something?
Okay.
You'll get it!
Levioso!
1, 2, 3.
Accio!
1, 2, 3, 4.
say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Well, done with the
Assignment's
mission.
all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
No.
If only a new student would
No.
help me.
In helping you until it's necessary.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Yeah, I've done all the tasks
I
you
finished
wanted.
all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Exactly.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
What if I mess this up? I'll catch on fire. Well, I've learned the spell. Is that all? You've learned enough spells that you need to equip Incendio into your spell set. To do this, you need to swap it with a different spell.
Good work.
So what if I need to use Lumos? I'll replace it, so...
Ah, there you are.
Well, I've gotten all the stuff you want.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
Let's go!
Shall we proceed?
Finally. Yes, let's go.
I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster,
Bruh.
I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
I go alone?
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Talk to Sebastian. Sure. Where's he? Downstairs.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Ah, I like that idea. Have him go in while I stay outside. Hello.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Well, I can be upfront with him.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig
I
had
didn't mean to say everything.
To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too
Ah,
much.
looks like I picked the
Understood.
wrong choice.
Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Yeah, I guess this is an appropriate question to ask. Why we were caught? So let's ask it.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, He loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Librarian?
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Well, I guess see you tonight then.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you
Time
later.
to break into the restricted section of the library. That'll be fun. Is it night already? Seems like it.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Sure. Wait, he's just gonna teach it to me? Oh. Alright, we've learned it from Sebastian of all people. Well, I will need to whip it real quick. Ah, stealth game already.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Okay. I do not know whether this invisibility expires. So I walk slowly, I guess. Right, we're here. Let's head in. Sebastian in here yet? Oh, he's not my problem.
Quieter than a jobberknock. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key
Yep.
is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Well, you know, I'll
You
trust him.
distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Alright. Let's head behind the counter first. You made a distraction.
Someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Oh,
The key. Here it is.
right. Made it.
Wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Don't you have to return the key later as well? I mean, it's only reasonable. Basic cast for undetected will lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Emote transposition targeting. Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Ghost. Right, let's be quick here. You're already heading back. God damn it. Will she like turn around or something? Hopefully so. And Sebastian's here as well. What the hell? What the hell? What?
You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
Instead of walking the path right in front of her, she walked to the path right beside me. Why? Eh? Stop blocking me, what the fuck? No, stop blocking me, you're actually blocking me, what the fuck? Get out of the way.
If you're... Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
Sebastian blocked me, I can't move. What is this?
Surely no wonder in the restricted section at this hour.
This time, it shot the railing instead of the wall behind it, of course. Right, let's move this way now.
Should be in the clinic.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now.
The camera goes so close to the camera.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio!
What? Here, flying page. Maybe that was a flying page, this is a regular page.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Revelio.
Maybe.
Leviosa.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
No.
Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
The hell?
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Oh, the spells again.
Reparo. There must be more to this run. That's it.
Right, let's go through then. No time like the present. Ooh.
Like this lead.
Like that. I'm just gonna equip that real quick. Okay, let's head in. What is this place? Am I supposed to kill that thing?
Levioso. Reparo. Incendio.
What am I supposed to do?
I need to wake up that rune over there. Revelio.
We need to wake up the room.
Accio.
Okay. Spells can wake up the room. Will be this. Lumos?
Lumos.
Wake up the room. How do I do that?
Accio. Incendio.
Oh. No. Alright. Made it past it.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Protego! Stupefy!
You're no damage. Not bad, not bad. A gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful 10 plus hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. Oh, that's nice. When at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can use it to cast devastating ancient magic attacks that deal massive damage and break shield charms. Tap the 2 buttons when you see the prompt. Okay.
Revelio. Protego.
Right. Oh, that's ancient magic right there. Okay. Okay, I made it.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Oh.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
More enemies? No? Point blank.
Protego.
Oof. Bruh. You guys just sent me flying.
Protego. Levioso. Accio.
Hey. So fairly simple.
It is a book after all.
I'm supposed to sink my face into it again. Interesting. Can I like move the hat? They don't have any water. That's very unfortunate. What kind of sorcery is this? Who is this guy, by the way? Is he like the Merlin that everyone says? Like every time someone want to curse, right, they say like, what is Merlin's name or something. So is he Merlin? Maybe?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Oh, Percival.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
Let's see if he's a
You're a
snitch.
bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Let's begin this quest then. Okay, it's now daytime. Take the book to Professor Fig. Oh, is this the
Cannot
headmaster?
be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig.
Hello.
You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Well, I'm interested, so let's ask him the question.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Right then.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Alright then. Let's see what's the next mission. Or I can take one of the side quests.
You can't
Read mail.
imagine how inconvenient travel was.
And see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Right, I like the sound of that.
Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
So I guess I can go through the crossword round 3 for now. Right. Let's chat with our dear friend here and fight one more battle. Let's cross wands.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Yes.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Of course not. Always
I'll
below.
go it alone.
Then let's get started.
1v6, maybe?
We can make this a real victory.
1, 2, 3,
That's the
4.
spirit.
4v1. Victory shields with damage spells like fire making spell Incendio. Target, yeah, it's all the same stuff.
Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
Confringo.
Levioso. Stupefy. There goes my way. That's all you've got? Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. Come on. Potato. Free. Stupefy.
Confringo.
Stupefy. You're better than that. Levioso. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Stupefy.
Act like a winner.
Okay.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Protego.
Stupefy. Levioso.
Too simple, man. I mean, I almost died, but I got potions.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And
Piece
so
of armor.
it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
You can't be beat, can you?
Of course not.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training.
Excellent idea.
That'd be brilliant.
Accio, Incendio,
Incendio.
Levioso.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent fall.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Keep trying.
To pace my basic attacks. Right. So, Accio.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
That's such a long combination. I don't think I'll remember that.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Right, another mini quest done. Side quest.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello! Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
Oh, you're plucking out its screams, right?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Is that the whole class?
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Oh, those seeds that we got previously.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Let's look around first then.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Guess not.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Yeah, just pull it out and everyone will run. Won't go deaf.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
This... Oh, the stolen class? Stole the item?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see
Okay.
how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
Proof time 10
as
minutes.
you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
So... On to
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
I lead you? I have no idea where I'm going.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Okay. So I just hold the left button and then select that and then let go.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind just, you know, stealing a couple of plants here and there.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Yeah, I stole all of them.
Aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical
Don't be
plants
too
have
rude.
so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their
Right.
new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Right, so I'll just leave this episode off here. Thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we'll continue on with the next mission, which is potions class, and then this one. So yeah, I'll do this 2 mission and we'll continue with whatever other quests they may be. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.